Do you have any account number people can help you with?
I have account number, sir.
Do you have it by
offered? Yes, I have it.
Okay, call it.
20 36 00 9794 UVA.
Okay. And what is the name?
I'm Omoyi, Omoyi Patrick. Omoyi Patrick. That is the name.
All right. All right. Please, my brothers and my sisters, Nigerians, Deltans, Niger Deltans, Southeast.
He himself is also a victim of abuse of power, though. Remember that time that Oplessus Odingba had to kidnap him. He's an AOP or an OAP. What do you call those the people on air? On air personalities, OAP. Okay, OAP. On air personality. Nigeria would deal with you in a way that somehow you will tell yourself and say, why did they born me in this country? That's one thing about that contraption. I have been reading the comments of some of you who have already said that, sorry, may God not allow them, may they kill you. 70 years old man, you go serve Nigeria, you have to come back in shame. That's what somebody said, or a few of you. I feel sorry for him, and I used him as a contact point to tell you the story of so many other innocent people that are currently languishing. Those ones who are still alive. Languishing in different secret detention centers across the eastern part of Nigeria, even beyond the eastern part of Nigeria. The injustice in the system that treats people like animals who have no rights. And sometimes, you know, some of you will be like, hey, you deserve them. You deserve them, John. Nobody deserves any inhumane sort of a treatment. Nobody deserves it. Not even that your enemy. Except when they do something, when they commit a crime, then they can do the time. Or if you did nothing, that can't sit well with me. That I don't like you doesn't mean that I have to kind of see you, right? Brutalized by some people who feels like they could just do it. And then to my own satisfaction, yes, do it. No. It doesn't really sit down well with me. You know? So I hope that somehow with this, you know, this little information we put out there, he will get the right justice for himself. 20 months of unpaid, of no salary, right? And then nearly 12 months of walking through the valley of the shadow of death, where he could have died, and we would never hear this story. But yet, he sort of like survived it. So I actually really wish him, you know, the best, because that's what I can offer. And I'm happy that some of you who heard his bank details and all that, hopefully you will reach out too if your own humanity is still alive. Because one thing Nigeria has done to so many of us is to kill our humanity. You know? Where people don't actually really feel like humans anymore. And you'll be wondering, like, man, what has this world turned to now? Right? Right. Tonight again, or should I say, finally, there's a report. It is a World Bank report. Remember yesterday when Bosun Tijani, your supposed Minister of Communication, right? When he said that Tinubu has given him an opportunity to travel the world. That when the last time he was in New York, a World Bank executive, top executive, walked up to him and said, "Hi, Mr. Minister, I just thought I should tell you, if I have to recommend the president of the country. I will recommend your president. Why won't they recommend your president? A man that wholeheartedly collected the World Bank and IMF monetary policy and turned it into his own policy, the policy of a shege that you are facing in that contraption today. Why won't they? Why won't the World Bank be so happy to have a country and many other countries like that, willing and happy to help them impoverish their own people? Why won't they be happy? The executives of this World Bank, IMF, they are all living large enough that the amount of lives they've destroyed from all continents, Africa in particular, has made the majority of them so rich, right? That when they see the clients that are willing and happy to impoverish their own people like Nigeria, they praise them. That's what I think. Because right now, ladies and gentlemen, the same World Bank has come out to say over 120 million Nigerians are living in abject poverty and more. It's going to get worse. It will.
The cost of small businesses have increased, leading them to also increase the cost of the goods and services that they offer. And here you see that persons who would often consume these commodities have drastically reduced the consumption, of course, which has contributed to a decline in productivity generally. And so that's one area that I think that we need to really look into. I know that over the medium to long term, it's important that that very expensive petroleum subsidy that we have funded inefficiently for a very long time needs to go. But then just taking it out like that without providing palliative to pushing the effect of that removal is one area where government has not done, pretty well. If you look at the other factor as well that contributes also to pricing, which is the exchange rate, seeing that we're an import-dependent economy, the exchange rate at 1.6 has also driven the price of a lot of commodities and services. That's one area too that needs a limiting cost of.
They floated your Naira. Come on. Don't tell me you don't remember that. They floated your Naira, which means trashed your Naira. All because of free loans. Okay, there's no free loan. It's not free. All because of free. Okay, it's not free as well. Easy cash. All because of easy cash. Tifnubu floated your Naira, devalued your Naira. They now told you that your Naira will recover later. His policy has strengthened the Naira. 129 million Nigerians have fallen into abject, chronic poverty. And there will be more. Yeah, there will be more. It was reported that when Goodluck Ebere was your president, you had about 65 million Nigerians living in abject poverty. Then Bokwari came, moved it a notch up a bit to over 10 million Nigerians living in multi-dimensional poverty. Do you understand what is multi-dimensional poverty? Because some of you probably don't even understand this poverty of a thing. Multi-dimensional poverty, right, is described or defined as the kind of poverty that is multifaceted. For example, that you don't have access to electricity, 24 hours power is poverty. That you do not have access in this 21st century, a pipe-borne drinkable water for millions of your citizens means poverty. That you do not have access to quality standard education is poverty. That you do not have access, that majority of the population does not have access to proper standard healthcare is poverty. That majority of the citizens of the population are living in such a fear of terrorism that wreaks havoc, wreaks, the system, the communities and what have you. That itself is also poverty. So do you see the multidimensional? Now, that you don't even have any respected fundamental human rights, that you are treated as human beings, is also poverty. In the UK, we have what they call the energy poverty. It's called energy poverty. You see, where people have to choose between heating their home or eating. Heating your home means you need the gas to keep your home warm. But you are poor. Then you have to choose between keeping your home warm or keeping your belly warm. We have that in the UK. And it was a serious thing that they had to actually give support to tens, hundreds of thousands of households in the UK. Because it shouldn't be happening. That's how you tackle poverty. But in Nigeria, their policies continue to make you poor. Businesses are dying. No new jobs are being created per se. These guys are telling themselves that they are doing so well, that they have done so well. Only people who don't like us, they talk say we don't do well. If not for Tifnumbu, that lasted 2 years. Nigeria for don't worse past anything. You should be grateful to Tifnumbu. That is it. That's not true. Tifnumbu and his gang have made your lives hellish. But since people can easily adapt, or when you push Nigerians to the wall, they don't turn back. If you push a goat to the wall, like you chase a goat and that's it, you've cornered the goat. At that point, the goat will turn back. Now the goat would have to run through you. If you are still standing in his way, the goat will jump you. For typical Nigerians, when you corner them, they will jump the fence. Even if the fence is so tall, they will make effort. If they can't jump the fence, they will make a hole in the wall and they will enter and enter. So all of them will rush into that hole. You see the one where they did the hand, feeling the heat, uncomfortable. You will still be thanking God that at least in the yesterday, they kill people, but before the gun go reach out inside the wall, they could kill like 100 people because before him, more 100 people have rushed him to hide from the beating of their own oppressors. I think that's how it works. Prince Judgment.
Grinding and grinding and whining and whining. Wanna set up. Before they use your head, they make sacrifice. You go open your eye. And I don't know one thing where that happen for Nigeria. I don't say Nigeria na crime scene, but the only person where bend down and go see Nigeria well. You see all this thing where people where on go see go come occasion go they throw bundle and bundle of money. Majority na RNG. Best way they gonna spray that money. They don't tell them how much they carry come. They don't tell them how much they carry come. How much we go the money we go return back to them. Not to hype the occasion. You will be Mugu and Maga make you no go put your head and carry you go where you don't know. Because most Nigeria everybody want make up now. Everybody want belong. Do you understand? Now so 419 everywhere, Yahoo everywhere. They are all looking at avenue to set people up, to chop you. Do you understand? And people want belong, people want make them by thunder, by fire. So most of people where you see where they spray bundle and grinding of money for occasion. Majority of them their hand no clean. No. Majority of them are illiterate, criminal, and hardened to drug lords. You understand? We just dey tell you so that you go, the sense go there. You know, the common sense, you know, they're common these days. You understand? Check them out now. Otedola, Dangote, Ibeto, Dan Tata. They mention their name. All those way they see their trailer and their wharf. Where you know where they can hard business when they do. You don't see them come occasion, they throw bundle and whining and grinding bundle of money and dollar. You don't see them before. No, we just explain to you. You know, you wear MAGA way to say you get sense. Don't say we in IPOB. Only thing we gonna do now truth, to use truth to help on. Because we don't come off for Nigeria. Now to use truth to help on. We still say on a 1v1 Nigeria, on a one buy inside Nigeria. So that before them go use on our head, they make sacrifice. On a go at least, on a go know how on a go there. On a know how on a waka they be. You get them? So earlier most uncle the international, you don't see and they throw bundle of money. Now set up, they don't set you up. Now you then don't chop, they don't go with that.
You get it? Okay. If you don't get it, forget about it.
You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. That is where I'm going to draw the curtains this evening. I'm so sorry but this will be the second night I'm not taking calls, so it's not that much. But I shall take call next time. Thank you very much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And of course, like this broadcast. How can we be like almost 2,000 of us and we only have just about 400 or 500 people liking the broadcast on YouTube? Logically, it doesn't make any sense, but please, if you haven't, right, like it before you leave. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I shall see you again. Good night.
Ayégún làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Ayégún dáyàrí ayébí nọ́mbà wá. Ayégún làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Ayégún dáyàrí ayébí nọ́mbà wá. Ayégún ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú. Ayégún dáyàrí ayébí nọ́mbà wá. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Ayégún dáyàrí ayébí nọ́mbà wá. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Máyégún já wa sí. Máyégún dáyàrí ayébí nọ́mbà wá. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Máyégún dáyàrí ayébí nọ́mbà wá. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Máyégún máa wí. Máyégún dáyàrí ayébí nọ́mbà wá. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Máyégún dáyàrí ayébí nọ́mbà wá. Máyégún dáyàrí politico. Máyégún dáyàrí ayébí nọ́mbà wá. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Máyégún. Máyégún dáyàrí ayébí nọ́mbà wá. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Máyégún dáyàrí ayébí nọ́mbà wá. Àní Máyégún làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Máyégún dáyàrí ayébí nọ́mbà wá. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Bí gómìnà máa kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní èso ràjù.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní èso ràjù.
Máyégún ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní èso ràjù.
Máyégún ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní èso ràjù.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
Ha! Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ̀ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́, ó ti dọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o, ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.